Hello everybody, this is Leone. I've come to do your weekly guidance. I'm kind of thinking, have we had the weekend? Yes, we've had the weekend, so it must be the week. So that's a sign within itself. You know, you don't know whether you're coming or going kind of energies. I really do feel that. So today we're going to be using the Arcanum. No, we're not. I was going to use the Arcanum Tarot and they changed me. So again, this is another sign. Wizard's Tarot, that's what I'm using. This week, you know, there's chopping and changing here that's going on. You might be kind of wanting to do something, be somewhere with something or someone, and it could get changed at the last minute here. So just watch out for that. There could be a lot of this back and forth energy going on this week. There's a lot I don't feel like you see this coming either. It's kind of like you're clouded at the moment, and it's like you can't see what's going on or why it's happening, or you know, I do feel like again, there's tests, there's always tests, there's always life tests, as we know. But this just feels like, for God's sake, here we go again, back and forth, back and forth. What am I doing? Everything's up in the air kind of feeling. And I don't mean to be doom and gloom, but I have to bring through whatever I need to bring through here. And this is very relevant to a few of you out there right now. As I say with all of my readings, keep that open mind. It's not going to be for everybody. Just take what resonates for you and you alone. Just adjust my light for you guys. But like I say, it could be someone around you as well that we're connecting with. So you might hear this of somebody else or news of something else. But kind of like when I was shuffling the deck here, I was really aware that something's going down somewhere along the line. Something is seriously going down this week. Some masks are going to slip, and I do feel there's going to be something coming in that's going to hit somebody anyway. I'm going to sneeze, bear with me. Sorry, that spirit coming in. I do apologize. They've been making me yawn all morning as well. So they're really trying to make their presence known to me right now, which is obviously what they're doing. They're bringing in a lot of love, support, and protection around you. But I just feel like something's kicking in here big time to shake something up here. I kind of like, where do I start? We had 5 cards drop out, right? And I'm going to go through those 5 cards in a minute, but 5 talks about imbalance. It talks about loss. It talks about doors being closed or feeling left out in the cold. Certainly an imbalanced kind of feeling anyhow. Very, 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 very imbalanced. Oof. We've certainly got an ending. We've certainly got an ending. I just feel like I'm going to pull out the first 3 that first came out here. We've got the Death card, we've got the Tower card, we've got the Ten of Wands. This is a major, major ending in some kind of way. You could hear news of a passing. I'm not going to lie. You could. It could be an ending of a separation. There's a breakdown here. Break up, breakdown, something along those lines. This is the end of the road, end of a situation anyhow, big time. There is news of, it could be to do with the male in your life, doesn't have to be. I just feel really, really upset here. There's a huge loss, and it's really going to be hard to get your head around in some kind of way. I really do feel that, especially with that King of Cups coming through. This is in the middle of a storm. This is kind of like so lost, devastated. I just feel you can't hide your feelings and emotions this week. Whoever this is, whoever I'm connected with, you're going to hear news of this anyhow, with that Eight of Swords, Wands. I do feel it's unexpected coming out of the blue. This is certainly, it could be a breakdown of some kind, like mental breakdown, it could be, but this is whole world falling apart kind of energies. And like I said, I really don't want to give these kind of messages, but I've got to bring through what I've got to bring through, what I'm seeing, what I'm feeling, what I'm sensing here. And it's going to be relevant for someone here somewhere along the line. This could be to do with an older male, this is what I'm saying, or someone who acts older than what they are. But this is someone's certainly going to reach rock bottom here. I kind of felt with that death card, you know, when you see the devil with this, that's kind of what I was seeing. I was just seeing, like, I don't know if mental health is really at play here, and if something was very toxic, or toxins even could be the cause of something here as well. But I'm also seeing fires here. I am. And even if it's something that you're switching on to the news, right? It could well be that. So I don't want to frighten anybody here. I really don't. And this is just the energies that I'm picking up on. But there is certainly an ending to a situation. It's like the rug being pulled from under your feet, the foundation's crumbling around you. This is huge disappointment, letdowns, breakdowns, breakups, out of the blue kind of energies. And I just feel like someone's had enough, big time, had enough with that 10 of Wands. This is really low. Had enough of the struggles, the fights, the battles, the arguments, disagreements, fights in life in general. Giving up. It's all linked with the male here. Like I say, let's see where this is headed, where this is going. But I don't know if this is to do with mental health, but there's certainly breakdown kind of energies here. Things happening, maybe the struggle's too real, too strong. Someone as well, if we change the subject slightly, could be struggling with a breakup or separation, refusing to let go, refusing to move on. Tired of fighting, tired of battling. They're putting on a brave face. There could be that going on as well. Let's just see what we've got going with this, because this is quite heavy. Let's just see what's going on here. Again, I'm seeing a storm in this. 10 of Wands as well. I'm saying, look, there's storms, there's big storms going on in the background there. There is something major going on, and you're in the middle of this. Or whoever you're dealing with is in the middle of this. Maybe they're trying to cover up how they feel or what they're going through. There's certainly a crossroad kind of energies with that Chariot card. Everything's on hold, stopped completely. There could be breakdowns of vehicles here, breakdowns within the home. There could be fires on cars and things like that. But again, I don't want to predict that for anybody, but look out for it. That's all I'm saying, because this is a vehicle. Let me just see what this is. Yeah, with that Chariot card, something's on hold. Something's not going anywhere. It isn't, it's the end of the road. And this is like, there's a need to change course of direction now, or you're being pushed in a new direction. I feel like there's been some resistance or fight or battle there. And I just feel like, especially with that death card coming through, there's a need to surrender now, to let go, to move on, to move forward, to allow the universe to take over in some kind of way, to bring in some form of stability back to you, your life, your energy. Those of you that are struggling with your mental health, let's just see. Okay. Someone somewhere has been trying to get away with something as well, with that magician card and the Seven of Swords. So this has been sneaking around, hiding in the shadows, hiding in the darkness. Could be the end of this. Could be the end of this scenario situation. Someone getting caught out. There's been tricks, lies, deceit, deception, games, mind games. Someone could have been conjuring up some kind of plans to put somebody a halt or a stop or something along those lines. But like someone could be hiding paperwork here as well, hiding paperwork or information, or trying to. I've got multiple different stories going on here, storylines. Someone could be stopped in their tracks, caught red-handed with something as well, because there's fire here, there's anger, there's frustration as well. Anger, fire, frustrations, breakdowns, letdowns. There's some news coming in anyhow this week that's gonna shake somebody's world big time. This is might even stop them dead in their tracks. So when it's to do with, yeah. The law could be involved here in some kind of way. I'm telling you, because we've got the Emperor, the King of Swords, and the Justice card. Someone's being investigated for something here. We've got someone who's looking into something and they're not letting go, but there's someone who's going to try and wriggle their way out of something here as well. They could use the I went blank then, but somebody's going to go blank, so they're not even going to have an answer for whatever's going to come out here. Someone's going to see the truth of the situation, get to the bottom of something here. Something's coming out anyhow, and there could be legals involved in some kind of way. Could be karmic. It really could be karmic. But we've got some kind of battle here where someone's going to see the truth of a situation. This is what I said. Someone's been trying to get away with something here. There's been lies, deceit, deception, mind games, manipulation, control, abuse of some kind as well. Could be over money, material things. It could be everything. You can't pull the wool over someone's eyes here anyhow. You can't. Something's going to be seen this week. And there could be a court order, there could be decisions being made, decisions being made legally. Lies, deceit, deception will come out anyhow. We know it always comes out in the end. If you're lying, if you're mistreating, if you are doing something that you shouldn't be and you've been getting away with it, it's going to come back and bite you at some point. I feel very, very sick with this, very sick. So this is going to affect somebody. I just feel like with this Emperor coming out, this is someone that likes to be in control. And I just see some kind of where someone's shocked to the point where they just collapse, can't move. That's kind of what I'm seeing here. Fire is going to be put out. There's some balance coming back in here. There really is. Let's just see what's going on here. On the opposite side of the scale, again, there could be other professionals involved in some kind of way, legal, consultants, therapists, doctors, nurses. Again, there could be an operation here or news about an operation of some kind. Someone's being lied to anyhow. Someone's being lied to about whatever's going on. They try to put on a brave face about it all, but there is just... There's some bad news here anyhow. There is some bad news. The emotions are crazy. This is a storm. This is hell. This is hell. Now the Seven of Cups, you might be presented with so many different choices or options or have to make certain decisions this week, but none of them may feel like they are choices or options. You might feel as if you've got no choice or option, just to kind of accept or get on with something, or whatever the choices and options are anyhow, they're not going to be what you expect. They're not gonna, it's not gonna, you're not gonna like it. And then we've got the Six of Swords coming in. So I feel with that Six of Swords, there is some form of protection around you. But mentally, it's going to feel like one step forward, two back. It's like going around in circles. Something's come to a halt or a standstill anyhow, which is what I was seeing with that Chariot card. There is just something where there's a block in place here. There's lies. There's paperwork is either going missing or being destroyed or being hid. Four of Cups with Judgment. Yeah. You might have someone who says they're going to support you or help you out in some kind of way, but are just not feeling it. You got someone sitting here scratching their heads, wondering what's going on. All right, and I maybe it's trying to, if you're dealing with solicitors, trying to figure out a way of getting out of something when the evidence is going really that far against whatever this is. It's like you can't get away with this. All right, so it's trying to figure out the best options for you, or choices or decisions to make for you, to lessen the load in some kind of way. But others of you going through health issues? Or, wow. There's certainly scratching of the head involved here, and nobody knows what they're doing or where they're going, or there's just something not right here. There's judgment going on here, there, and everywhere, left, right, center, you name it. Six of Pentacles. Could be about money. Could be about money. The lack of funds, the lack of this, the lack of that. Too much of something, too little of something. Whatever it is, you're facing something here of a challenge this week anyhow. You're at a crossroads, definitely at crossroads, feeling as if you can't get anywhere. It's kind of like there's no way forwards, there's no way out, there's no way onwards. It's just like you're going to need to surrender to something, to accept, to let go, to be able to heal and move on in a different way. You're being forced to go down a different pathway. But there's certainly lies, deceit, deception, tiptoeing around here as well. End of the rope, end of the tether, end of the road. Breakups, breakdown. There's fire, anger, all sorts this week. Four of Pentacles with the moon. Yeah, there's a door that's needing to be shut. This is change as well. Someone could be locked up here. Again, the moon highlights the truth. This is someone's nightmare that they're going to have to face. Listen to that, the police sirens as we talk outside. That's just confirmation that someone could be locked up here. Caught out in some kind of way. Certainly authorities of some kind are involved with whatever you're going through. I see someone being locked up, but I also see that there's something going on behind the scenes. There's talking going on behind the scenes here. So, and I feel like it's hush hush, but something's coming out. Something's going to be highlighted this week, and it's going to be somebody's nightmare. And I like I said, I don't want to give that doom and gloom. I really don't. Let's try and get a positive out of this situation. Whatever this is, if someone's been doing wrong to you, there is a comeuppance anyhow. You're going to see or hear news of karma in some kind of way happening. But obviously when we get the truth card comes out, you know, sometimes we don't like the truth, but it's nice to know the truth. It's a breath of fresh air sometimes to know that what you're feeling, sensing, or whatever is turns out to be right. Confirmation that something's been off. You've known about it, you've felt it, you've seen it. Nobody else may have seen it. It might have been hidden. But you're going to get that clarification this week. You're going to see something. And although there's choices and options here, there is. There's a need to surrender, to let go for sure. Yeah, they're bringing in the strength to you to overcome everything that you're going to face this week. Okay, there is love, there is protection, but there is also that sign again with the Magician card as well, that you've got everything within to deal with everything that you're facing, and you will overcome this. There is light, there is healing, there is love surrounding you and supporting you. It seems to be some kind of test or lesson, and a test of faith with that Hierophant card coming out there as well. Either way, what's going to happen, there is a new beginning for somebody here in a really good positive way. It's going to give and offer someone some form of freedom at the end of this road. Okay, and there are celebrations and happy ever afters here, big time. There's marriage, proposal ceremonies. There is, yeah, there's get-togethers, gathering. Someone's going to be celebrating here of whatever's coming through, and balance is going to be restored because we've got the Empress, which talks about those new beginnings. We've got the Six of Cups, could be to do with motherly energies. But that's bringing in the balance, the stability back into someone's life. We've also got the Ten of Cups. Okay. We have the Lovers, and we've got the Three of Cups. So I feel like everything that you're going through on a separate area, this is going to push a part of your life away from you, so that now you can be free to be able to get on and do all those things that you've kind of either been delayed or misplaced in time in some kind of way, shape, and form. I just feel like this is going to set you free from something so that you can get on with your life, so that you can be happy, so you can be settled. But it is going to test someone's faith here as well at the same time. Again, like I say, there could be marriage proposals, celebrations, gatherings coming up, because this is a card of faith as well. But like I said, I don't know if someone's clinging on or has been clinging on, won't let go in some kind of way. But I feel magic coming back in a really positive, different way. It's like a huge lift and shift at the end of all this for someone. So if you've been dealing with, like, let's just say a narcissistic ex or something along those lines, okay, because we have got manipulation, we've got control, we've got mind games, lies, deceit, deception, pulling the wool over people's eyes. We've got all sorts going on here. Maybe legalities in some kind of way. There's some form of balance being restored, karma being seen, heard, felt, whatever. You're going to hear news of this week. You are. There's stuff going on behind closed doors, which is going to expose something anyhow. And whatever this is, you know, you're not going to be able to run away from this. You're going to have to face and deal with the consequences for your choices, decisions, actions. There could be prison here for someone. But just watch this space. That's kind of how I'm feeling with that. This is wacky, crazy stuff. All sorts. All sorts. I'm sorry this video is going on. There's a lot going on this week. Let's just see what the flower cards have to say about this. Let's see. Show me what's going on this week. Show me that confirmation. Show me a positive out of this. See. Yeah. Look out for arguments, disagreements. Someone's going to deny something here. Yeah. It's going to be a fight of some kind. Again, could be mental fights. Doesn't have to be physical. Could be. Someone could pick up a chair. Whatever. There's something very off at the moment, and the universe sees all, like I said, so balance is trying to be restored here big time. Yeah, there's a major ending coming up for something or someone. There could be fights that end bad here. Just saying, just seeing. Yeah. There is that crossroads energy, which is what I was picking up on anyhow, but I feel like there is a choice to make. It may not feel like a choice, but there is a choice, and you've got the universe watching over you, looking after you here to help you make the right choices and decisions. And again, another strength card has come through for you to keep strong whilst you go through this transition. And what I said to you earlier, keep the faith. Faith is really going to be tested here big time. Yeah, look at that. Spiritual awakening, law. Can't make this up. I really can't. So the law could be involved in some kind of way. That's what I'm saying. So, but keep the faith that things are going to work out here. You know, whatever the universe has got planned for you, it's right for you. It's meant to be. It may test your faith, but you will come through the other side. All right. But that's kind of what I've got for you guys for this week. Try not to worry or stress. Just see how things pan out. See what comes out. And hopefully, you know, this is not your story. Like I say, this is news of. So you're going to hear news of this for someone around you. Not necessarily to do with you, but this will allow you to get on with your life and be happy and do all those things that you've been missing out on. This is going to give you some kind of reassurance, a highlighting point in time. All right, so that's kind of what I got for you. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. I really do appreciate that. I wish you guys the very best of luck, but take care and I'll speak to you soon. Bye-bye.